Hello and welcome back. So today I'm going to be talking about slowness. So slowness in general, not really in general, but mostly whenever I am speaking, whenever I'm in a situation where I need to be slow. Usually when I feel the most important parts, I'm going to cover the most important parts where I need to be more slow or take my time more. So being slow is usually confused for being lazy or not being as active or maybe not being as comfortable, like answering right away. But the truth is, being slow gives me the time to actually think about what I say. And I said, think about what I say. It is really important to think about what I'm going to say, not find the exact sentence that I'm going to say, but rather find the idea that I'm going to be speaking about in that particular circumstance. So for example, somebody asks me a question. I don't have to just be like, before they finish what they're saying, I have the answer, like duh, 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 duh. I'm just gonna, even like I used to speak over them because I got the answer. They ask a question, I take time for at least 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Time to breathe in, think about what I'm going to say, and then say it, regardless of the importance of the other person, regardless of where I am. Taking time and being sure that this is the answer that I want to say is more important than just rushing through the answer, not knowing the outcome. Or sometimes I used to open my mouth, or I see some people open their mouths and they don't know what's going to come out of their mouths. And this is really, really not good. This is just the worst part about hurrying up and rushing through, because rushing through is the worst thing to do. Is like rushing through is the worst thing to do. Haha. But it is so true. It is so well said, and this is a really, really important statement. Not rushing through is very, very important, and it gives me the time to think and to understand the situation better and to actually answer the answer that I wanted to answer. Another part about being slow, when somebody calls on you, like for example, an authority, not an authority figure, but a teacher or maybe somebody or anything that you're in a conversation in, when somebody calls on me, I need to take my time, my entire time. If I'm going to say something, I don't need to rush through it. I need to make the idea round, knowing that I deserve that time, and they are actually obligated to hear every little thing that I'm about to say. Every little thing that I say is important. Everything that I say, it's coming from a person with knowledge, a person with understanding, a person who is smart and well thought. Everything that I say should not be well thought. It shouldn't be so filtered, but it also, I need to understand its importance. What I say is very important, and I need to take my time speaking. Taking pauses is part of speaking slower, part of being slower. Somebody asks me to do something, I don't have to respond right away. I don't have to respond at all to some comments or questions or anything. And this is part of being slow and just not being so reactive. Just taking things easy, knowing my importance, and just being slower, taking my time speaking, using slower, just not slower hand gestures, but just being slow and comfortable and taking my time. And this is really important in every life situation, and I need to understand the importance of it, and I am actually head on with it. I'm actually much slower than, I learn fast, so I'm much slower than I was maybe last week. I learned fast, so I learned to be slower nowadays, and it's been the best thing ever. And with that said, thank you so much, and until next time.